student to come onto the dais. Please, what are the main students? Thank you very much. Kindly come on to the dais, sir.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Friends, it's great to be here, and on behalf of Wipro and the campus team, I welcome all of you to the pre-placement talk of Wipro. First of all, not able to hear? Yeah. Hello, now it's better? So on behalf of Wipro and campus team, I'd like to welcome each one of you to this pre-placement talk of the hiring which we have planned for 2016 pass outs. So hearty welcome to each one of you and my best wishes for the placement season. You've already started the season sort of with one company coming and hiring, but for the larger season, my best wishes for each one of you to get selected and find an organization matching your interest. First of all, I'd like to thank the management of Veltech Group of Institutions, Mr. Kishore, and the entire placement team for giving us this wonderful opportunity to be here. And of course, our relationship with Veltech goes back almost a decade. So 10 years back we started this relationship, and we are happy that every year we are able to come here and recruit lot of students into our organization. So I like to thank the entire placement team and the leadership of Veltech for giving us this wonderful opportunity year on year to be here and recruit the students passing out of Veltech group of institutions. So what I will try to do in next 30-40 minutes is give you a perspective in terms of what Wipro can offer for young engineers like you who are aspiring for a career in IT industry, what kind of opportunities we have, how your career will unfold, what kind of training we provide. So those are some of the things which I will cover in the presentation. Of course, before I start, I would like to listen from you in terms of what your expectations are from this pre-placement talk. I am sure you have attended some pre-placement talks already and you would have come to this auditorium expecting certain things. Right? Yes or no? So I would like to listen to first the expectations what you have so that I can make the presentation based on your expectations. So the objective is I would want to see many of you in this auditorium getting selected into Wipro and many of you joining Wipro as well. That's the whole objective of this session. Personally, I have been with Wipro for more than 15 years now. And it's a great organization to work for. The kind of opportunities what Wipro can provide is enormous. What we call the world of opportunities in Wipro, right? So with this context, I'd like to get some responses from all of you as to what are some of the expectations you have from this presentation. Right? All of you heard about Wipro? Yes, sir. Yes or no? Yes, sir. So you heard good things or bad things? Good things? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Right? So, some things you already know about Wipro, I'm sure. And some things you can know by visiting our website, talking to your seniors, you have the greatest work in Wipro. Right? So, I would like to listen to some 5 or 6 expectations what you have from this presentation before we start off with the actual presentation. I have some 18 or 20 slides which of course I will run through, and then we can have a Q&A session as well where you can ask any questions which is missed in the presentation. Right? So you can start now. You just raise up your hand. I will have a mic circulated so that you can say in terms of what is your expectations from this pre-placement talk. Is that fine? All of you understood? Yeah, who wants to go first? What is that you want to listen from us from this pre-placement talk? That's the question.
I'm Abhishek. Financial section. Sir, I want to know, Wipro is an IT company. What is the scope for mechanical?
What is the scope for a mechanical engineer in IT industry like Wipro? Right? So if someone else can come and yeah.
Please come forward.
My name is Arpan Sharma. I am from Sikkim and I am from Aeronautical Department. Actually, I would like to know the opportunities for aerospace engineers in Wipro.
Thank you.
Yes, currently from EC department, I want to know about the job description. That's what I want to know in this replacement
Job description. Thank you.
From Computer Science Department, Veltech Multitech, I need to know, in order to get recruited in Wipro, these students, what should they actually possess?
What qualities?
Yeah, sir.
In order to get into
college. I just want to know whether there is a job security in Wipro, because before 2 months we had news that TCS has fired about 30,000 people. Just want to know about the security of job.
Job security.
I'm there from IT department.
Check.
I'm there from IT. I just went through the website. I saw Wipro Waste program. I could recruit for that.
Most of the questions, which you had in mind, will be covered in the presentation. So we'll just, what we will do is, I'll take you through the presentation and you can note down any questions or clarifications which you may have, either on the slides or anything more you would like to know about Wipro. I'll be more than happy to clarify. And don't worry if some of you are not able to see the slides properly. Most of the things I will explain. So don't worry if the slides are not too visible for you. Right? So from a larger context, friends, the theme for this presentation is, learning. So what we say is, Wipro is a learning organization. So what it means is, it provides you an opportunity to continuously learn, grow, and become a leader in your own field. So that's the overall theme for this presentation. Come, join, learn, and become a leader in the chosen field. Right? That's the overall theme for this presentation. And Wipro as an organization, I will touch upon some of the differentiators of Wipro before we get into the slides. First and foremost thing is, Wipro is an organization with a very, very long history. Right? It's as old as independent India. Very recently we all know that we celebrated our Independence Day. Yes or no? Yes. So when is the Independence Day? August 15th, right? And which year we got independence? 47. So Wipro history also goes back to the year 1945, when we started as a vegetable oil company, right? Back in a place called Amarnath, which is in Maharashtra, we had first factory being set up. Of course, we did not start as an IT company. We started as a vegetable oil company in the year 1945, and it was started, which is the non-IT business of Wipro. So in non-IT business, we have a company called Wipro Consumer Care and Lighting. We have an organization called Wipro Infrastructure Engineering, and we have an organization called Wipro GE Medical Systems. So there are multiple organizations which we focus on non-IT, and it's all together called Wipro Enterprise, which is not a listed entity. And the listed entity in stock exchanges is Wipro Limited, which is the IT arm of Wipro, for which we have come for the pre-placement talk today. So the first point is, we are looking forward to joining a company which has a very, very long history. And if you look at last so many years, from 1945 to 2015, consistently Wipro has been making profits and it's been growing as well. So today, the size of Wipro in terms of revenue, we make more than $8 billion. How much is $1 approximately Indian rupees? 65, right? So $8 billion will approximately mean how many thousands in Indian rupees? 50. So around 50 to 52,000 crores, right? So that's the kind of revenue what we make every year. So why I'm telling you this is, that shows the kind of size in which we operate, right? 50,000 crores is a lot of money, and that's the revenue what we make every year, right? And in terms of employee strength, strength, we have more than 1.6 lakhs of employees working in Wipro, and we are present in 60 countries across the world, right? And we have people from 100 different nationalities who are part of Wipro today, right? So what it means is, you are looking forward to join a company which has a very long history, which is a global multinational organization with presence across the world, with more than 1.6 lakhs of employees, and it's a very, very diversified lot of people, with people from 100 different nationalities who are part of the group. Like I'm sure one among your colleges, Veltech University, where you have people from different states studying there, right? So similarly at Wipro, you not only have people from different states in India, we have people from different countries of the world who are part of Wipro today, right? The other thing is, of course, more than 32, one-third of Wipro's population is women population. What it means is we are an equal opportunity employer. And we are, from that perspective, gender neutral, and we take a lot of efforts to ensure that women employees are given utmost care as well, so that they have a safe and a successful career also with us. The other key differentiator about Wipro is the breadth and depth of opportunities what we provide. As I said initially, the world of opportunities at Wipro is very, very large. So depending on the stream which you study, right? There was a question by my friend Abhishek, what will a mechanical engineer do? Right? Similarly, one more person asking, how will an aeronautical engineer add value to Wipro? Right? I will cover that in subsequent slides. But what really differentiates Wipro is the breadth and depth of opportunities what we can provide for young engineers like you. There are very, very few comparisons in this world today. So I will talk about specific branches and how you add value to Wipro in the subsequent slides. But at this stage, remember that there is a broad spectrum of opportunities available for people to choose from depending on the stream you are studying. And the next thing is the kind of customers with whom you work for, right? So one is there's a pride in terms of saying that you work for Wipro, and two is the kind of learning what you will get. You're working for some of the best customers in the world. Wipro works with approximately more than 1,000 customers across the world, and most of them are Fortune customers. So you take a big name in any industry, for example mobiles, right? Most of you or all of you have a mobile phone? Yes? Right? So if you look at the mobile phones, which is the most popular brand? Apple, right? So Apple is one of the customers for us. So similarly Samsung is another customer for us. Similarly, we have So similarly, in mobiles, we work with Motorola. We work with Nokia, right? So that is a saying that you take any mobile phone, there will be at least one chip where Wipro would have contributed to that mobile phone, right? Similarly, if you look at, say, Microsoft, right? If given a choice, all of you would like to work for Microsoft? Yes or no? Yes, right? But of course, Microsoft does not hire so many people. So you get selected in the Wipro. Tomorrow you will be working for Microsoft as a customer. We have more than 4,000 people working for Microsoft as a customer. Some of them working in Redmond in Microsoft head office, and some of them in the Microsoft centers in India, and some of them of course in the Wipro office I will explain in the subsequent slides the domains and the kind of customers with whom we work for. But remember, Wipro can offer a broad spectrum of customers, and most of them are the best in their own industry. And the next opportunity, friends, and how many of you want to do an MBA or MTech? So I could see some hands growing up. The Wipro has a structured learning program called Nurture, which provides an opportunity for our employees to take up higher education. It could be either MTech or it could be MBA, which is one of the best in class programs. I will explain that in subsequent slides. But that's again a wonderful opportunity for people to take up higher education in a chosen field. The next is the kind of training what we provide to our employees. We've got global recognition for the kind of training we provide. And it's again world-class training which we provide to our employees. So with this context, we will run through the slides so that I will explain more in detail in terms of what we spoke about. How Wipro will enable your learning to become a leader. Right? That's the overall theme for this presentation. Who can keep that extra effort, right? See, as an organization, what we try to do is to make our customers successful. So we are looking for people who will put in that extra effort to make sure that our customer is successful. See, for example, we just don't want ordinary people who just do whatever is said to do, right? We are looking for people who will take an extra initiative to ensure that whatever project we are working is successful so that the customer gets the benefit. So this slide talks about how Wipro has grown over the years. 1945, we started as Western India Vegetable Products Limited. 1980, we got into IT, where we became a company called Wipro Systems was formed. We took up a small place near Indian Institute of Science campus in Bangalore, where we started as a hardware company. Wipro was among the first company to develop a desktop operating system. It's called WDOS. And till recently, we had a lot of Wipro computers, Wipro servers, etc. But today we are not into hardware business because our business has now become irrelevant today with all the mobiles and smartphones. So we are not into hardware business today, but we started as a hardware company and slowly we got into software services. And 2013, Wipro was divided into two, Wipro Limited and Wipro Enterprise Solutions. So I spoke to you about Wipro being present in 60 countries across the world. The geography or the revenue mix is close to 50% of our revenue comes from North America and 30% comes from Europe and close to 10% comes from India and Middle East and another 10% comes from the rest of the geographies. So it's a very distributed revenue model. And like any other company, maximum revenues come from the North American market. So what it means is, you'll all be working with global customers and period of time, we will also have opportunities to work with some of the best customers at different locations, not only in India, but it could be anywhere in the world. See, important slide, but this slide gives you a perspective as to how Wipro is organized. So if you look at Wipro, it's divided or it's at 6 large strategic business units. And each of this business unit is run like an organization, and it will have a particular customer segment focus. Right? To give you an example, the largest business unit is banking. Right? Banking, finance, securities and insurance, what we call BFSI, which almost contributes to 25% of overall Wipro's revenues. So if you look at BFSI, for example, all of you know bank, right? Most of you who stay in hostel definitely will have a bank account where your parents will be crediting their money and you'll be using it. So there's some of the global banks, for example, Citibank, which is one of the largest banks in the world, and it also happens to be one of the largest customers for Wipro. So we have again close to 5,000 people working for Citibank as a customer. Right? So what we try to do is, we manage the entire IT infrastructure for Citibank. So the knowledge strengths is, one is of course you pick up technology, joining a company like Wipro. It could be Java, it could be .NET. But the beauty is you'll also pick up the domain knowledge. So today, the focus is not to say that we have somebody with 3 years experience in Java. So the focus is on saying that we have 3 years experienced people in Java with banking domain knowledge. Right? So there is a lot of focus in the organization to ensure that not only you pick up technology, but you also pick up the domain side of the business. So it could be banking, it could be insurance, it could be securities. We take efforts to ensure that we learn the domain of them. Right? That is on BFSI. And next we have a group called retail. So who is the largest retailer in the world? Walmart, right? So Wipro works with Walmart as Walmart is one of the big customers for us. Right? Similarly, Best Buy is one of the customers for us. If you look at Best Buy, we manage their entire e-commerce site. Wipro has designed and managed the website of Best Buy. So the knowledge is strengths, you pick up technology and you also pick up domain. Right? And then we have a group called Health and Life Sciences, wherein we work with some of the pharmaceutical companies, we work with some of the hospitals, and then we have a group called Energy and Utilities, wherein we work with some of the large oil companies, for example. I'll give you an example of a global oil company, Reliance, okay, global, Shell, right? Shell is one, British Petroleum is one, Royal Dutch is one. So we work with some of the best or the largest oil companies across the world, right? And then we have a group called Manufacturing and High Tech. So we work with 2 of the largest aeroplane manufacturers. Who are those? Boeing and who is the other one? Airbus. Right? So Airbus and Boeing both are close customers. Right? Say automotive. Right? Some of the large car say Volkswagen, right? We work with them. And then we have a group called Global Media and Telecom. I already spoke to you about some of those mobile companies, some of those service providers like Vodafone, Airtel, right? So what it means, friends, here I will touch upon how the branches you study is mapped to different domains, right? Say a mechanical engineer, what is the opportunity for a mechanical engineer? See, we have a group called Product Lifecycle Management, where we work on products like Vision. We have an engineering design group, where we work on CAD/CAM. So we work with some of the large manufacturing companies. We work on some of the ERP products like SAP, Oracle, where the functional side we take mechanical engineers. Similarly, aeronautical, we have a specific domain called avionics. Right? And as I said, we work with Boeing, Airbus, those kind of customers. And if you are an electronics student, we have a very large embedded. We have a VLSI division. If you are CSIT, we have a very large analytics group. So, what we try to do is we try to map the streams which you study to different domains in Wipro so that you get maximum benefit for what you have studied in engineering, and that's what is a real differentiator in Wipro. Right? All of you have understood? So that's the real differentiator in terms of variety of domains and the variety of customers with whom you work for. And in addition to technology, you will also pick up domain knowledge and process knowledge. Right? So we spoke about different business units, which is customer segment focus. Similarly, we have different technology domains, which will have technology focus. We call it verticals. Vertical will have customer segment focus, like banking, insurance, retail, and horizontals will have technology focus. Different horizontals, for example, product engineering is one of the horizontal. In that, we have groups like VLSI, PLM. So we have a group called gaming. Yeah. All of you play computer games. So we have a specific group focused on creating games. Right? So similarly, we have a group focusing on life cycle management. Similarly, we have a group called Advanced Technology Services, focusing on mobiles, focusing on big data, analytics, cloud computing, etc. So in a nutshell, friends, Wipro can provide a world of opportunity from a domain perspective as well as technology perspective. Next. So spirit of See again, spirit of Wipro is something which we take a lot of pride. We take a lot of pride in saying that Wipro is one of the most ethical organizations in this country. We have a very strong value system and we never compromise on that. So all of us take this promise of spirit of Wipro as a Wiproite. So what it means is intensity to win, with sensitivity, and unyielding integrity. Right? So these are three things which is core of Wipro. And again, these are qualities which we look for in people like you to be part of Wipro as well. So intensity to spend is about making the customer successful, working as a team. Unyielding integrity is never compromise on the value system, extremely important, right? Act with sensitivity is about respecting people. All the employees should be treated with respect. It could be the junior most person to the senior most person. All of them should be treated on same par. So again, the learning or the training is threefold. Before joining, after joining training, and after training how you are engaged in projects, right? So the focus on before joining the training is e-learning, wherein you have access to your portal, where the focus is on basic communication skill and basic programming skill. And once you join, you have a 12-week training, where you will be trained on 70 different streams are available, where you will be trained. And once you complete the training, we have something called a shadowing, where you will be working on a project called a shadow for some time, and then you will start taking up full-fledged roles. So the pre-engagement training primarily is focusing on L. L is L for languages, D for database, O for operating system, and T for testing concepts. And these are the four essential things which is required for you to succeed in the IT industry. So the 12-week training is what we call the project readiness program. So it starts off with corporate readiness, then technology readiness program, and then another exciting thing is real-life lab, wherein you will be working on simulated real-time scenarios as part of the training. So career growth, again the beauty in Wipro is it can give you a lot of flexibility to plan your career. One is the traditional technical path, wherein you become a leader and then you become a manager and then you move on. But people who are interested to be a specialist, Wipro is providing you a specialist path as well. So you can become a vice president, but still you can do coding, right? Wipro provides a flexibility and opportunity for that kind of a path as well. And of course, after some time, you can shift streams also. You can be a technical role and you can get into HR marketing also. And Wipro provides that flexibility to specialize in multiple domains and multiple roles. I spoke to you about Nurture, which is the opportunity for higher education. You spend some 2-3 years in Wipro, then you are eligible to take part in the Nurture program. So right now we have tied up with 3 universities, Symbiosis Pune for MBA, and BITS Pilani and PIT Vellore for Veltech programs. So it is like a full-time structured program where faculties from these universities come to Wipro and teach you on weekends, right? So that's a great opportunity for higher education. So we have a PGDBM and an MBA program. Similarly, we have MTech programs. MTech in software systems and MTech in engineering management. Yeah. And we are looking at adding more universities. So by the time you come to that level, there could be global universities which will have tie-up as well. So not only Indian universities, it could be some of the best in the world where you have opportunity to do higher education. So there are a lot of things we have seen so far, the official part of it, the work aspect. So there is a lot of fun element to work. All work and no play will make you dull. I'm sure as students you have multiple hobbies. It could be sports, it could be culturals. And Wipro provides you multiple opportunities to participate in a lot of activities. You know, Wipro has its own cricket team, you know, we play basketball, we play volleyball. And people, guys, just be silent. It will take just 5 more minutes. Yeah, thank you. So, there are multiple avenues for you to continue your hobbies. It could be sports, it could be culturals, there are a lot of opportunities for that. So next thing is giving it back to society. There are a lot of social initiatives which Wipro does. You know, we have initiatives like Wipro Cares, Wipro Applying Thought in Schools, Mr. Premji Foundation. So people who are inactive in NSS and other things, who want to contribute to the society, Wipro will provide again multiple opportunities for that. So Campus Arena, that's the social platform. It's similar to your Facebook, what you have. You know, it's a learning platform for you to engage with a lot of other students who are part of Wipro, and also an opportunity to engage with Wipro leadership and also participate in different contests what we do. So in terms of salary, right, the first 3 months training you will be on a stipend for 15,000 rupees, and depending on how well you perform the training, your salary is fixed. So if 100 people are there in a particular batch, the top 25 will get 3.3 lakhs, the next 65 will get 3.15, and the last 10% will get 3 lakhs. So the better performers will be rewarded well. So it's important that you take care of your training well and you do that well. So in addition to salary, we provide a whole lot of other benefits, which could be loan, insurance, etc. So last slide. Eligibility for this year's process, you should have 50% in 10, 50, 49.9 will not be considered 50. So it should be exactly 50 and above in 10, 60, 60% in 12. In case you have done a diploma, then you should have 60% in diploma, and you should have a CGPA of 6.5 in BTech. So that's the eligibility criteria, and we are not doing any group discussions this time. So all of you will have tests. The test will have 3 sections: an English section, a quantitative section, and a technical section. So technical is not programming; it's a multiple choice test focusing on programming concepts in C++, right? So, yeah. So aptitude test followed by technical and HR interviews. And for students who have done consistently well with their academics, so somebody is having 83% we will waive off the aptitude test. They will just have a technical test. So aptitude section will not be relevant for toppers. So they have only a technical test followed by interviews. And quantitative will be focusing on logical and quantitative. And then a technical section. So each section will have a sectional cutoff, and then there will be an overall cutoff on the test. Right? So not only you have to do each section well, and the test is through AMCAT, right? Aspiring Minds is our partner. So you can take up mock test and whole lot of materials available in the net. Aspiring Minds AMCAT is the partner for us. Right? So prepare well for the test. This year we have done away with GD. So that means that more people can take up the test. So prepare well for the test and the interviews. And last thing is, we have a service agreement for 15 months, 3 months training, and after that you are expected to stay for 1 year. And in case you break that service agreement, you will have to pay 75,000 rupees.